Check out this stat, okay? Men of height 175.3 centimeters or less lived an average of 4.95 years longer than those of height over 175.3 centimeters. Hey! Unfortunately, that's terrible news for me because I'm like 6'8". But like for those of you who are around 175 centimeters, that's pretty sick news. Also, men of height 170.2 centimeters or less, on average, lived 7.46 years longer than those of at least 182.9 centimeters. That's a much larger spread. I'm just throwing that out there. I didn't know this. I mean, I don't know how. I'm literally just reading this on Twitter, so I'm not saying like the veracity of the study I'm not going to bat for. I'm just passing on fake news, perhaps. I just gotta say though, it sucks so bad. Like 175.2 centimeters, you get 5 extra years. 175.4 centimeters. What is that? Like a 2 millimeter difference? That sounds right. You could lose 5 years of your life for that? That's crazy. I would just like, I don't know. I would just get a haircut or something. I feel like 5 years is like worth more than that. Anyway, we got a Valkyrie. Exploding casket syndrome. We got a gold farmer. We got a Valkyrie and we got a wizard, Sir Pepperoni II. I think I gotta be Sir Mauricio. I like the Valkyrie. Sure, we're not getting the gold multiplier, but I did see the article that was like he was 5'7" before surgery, and now he's 5'10". I didn't know there was like you could get height surgery. I honestly thought that was like a South Park thing. I'm not saying I get it, by the way, but I did also see that his interview, he was like, this has nothing to do with dating. But then somebody like found his old dating profile or like an interview that he gave about dating where he was like, girls don't want to date me. And I was like, well, okay, why'd you lie to BuzzFeed Canada? You should have at least told BuzzFeed Canada, yeah, partly this is because of dating. I mean, you're a man in your early 20s, this single. Like, everything you do is at least partly because of dating. Well, you're working out because you're worried about your cardiovascular health in your 60s? You're 22 years old. I don't think so. You're doing it because you think it improves your process. I get it, okay? Nobody that's 22 is eating a salad and they're like, oh, it's for my, like, I want to lower my high-density lipid count. They're like, if I can get my top 2 abs to show, I can probably, you know, do better. Anyway, sorry. I'm the joke. I'm 175 point something centimeters tall. I hope it's under 0.3, because otherwise that's 5 years I'm not getting back, especially at this point in my life. But I'm also 6'8". Okay, people have told me armor is good. So I will get armor and then probably not take advantage of it, as is my want in life. I will get more fruit juice bar. Aren't LDLs the bad one? I think you're right. I think you're right on that one. I don't know. I don't think cholesterol is real anyway. It's like gluten. They just made it up to like raise grocery prices. Okay, you can aim with the Valkyrie, in case you've forgotten. You can do a little poke upwards. Very helpful. They only bring up cholesterol when they want us to forget about, you know, partially hydrogenated vegetable oils. Because everybody's worried about gluten. Oh, gluten. Then all of a sudden we get a handle on gluten and they're like, LDL cholesterol, LDL, oh, seed oils. Shit never stops, man. You think we would have solved the damn riddle by now. Okay, I remembered, come on, man. Isn't it directly correlated to heart disease? Oh, you believe that? You believe the plurality of cardiologists on Earth? You believe the scientific consensus? Okay, well, you know what? That's pretty reasonable, actually. That's a good point. I should really look into that. On the other hand, I like to think I'm a little, like, built different. Check this out. Have you ever considered, like, yeah, sure, doctors, whatever, like, I trust them or whatever, but, like, what about this one doctor that agrees with my preconceived notions and also has a Substack where he sells access to his groundbreaking contrarian nutritional information for $45 a month? Owned? Freon's reward? Isn't it like a depleted ozone layer? Isn't that the reward for Freon? I want the boxing belt. That seemed good. Just watch your resolve. 156. Okay, we can hang at 156. Farming plus 2s. What can I say, man? I'm kind of on. It's probably because I watched the David Spade Netflix special last night. So, like, he's really one of my comedy heroes, I'd say. Why did you watch it? I actually didn't. I saw it on Netflix, and then I said... I said no. I'm cursed now, though, because, like, I've seen all the Chef Show, right? I mean, you could watch it again, but, like, at some point, you gotta branch out a little bit. I've seen all the Chef Show. So I used to go to Twitch, see if anybody I follow, I'm stupid, was live. And then if nobody I followed was live, or they were not playing stuff that's interesting to me, I'll take a little soul tether real quick. Then I would go to Netflix and I would watch the Chef Show. Bonus magic damage every 5 seconds. Help. But now, I'm done with the Chef Show. So here's how it goes. I go to Twitch. Is anybody playing anything interesting? No. I go to Netflix. Hey, got any good shows? Obviously not. Don't make me laugh. It's Netflix. So then, I just go back to Twitch. And I watch someone play something I don't find that entertaining at all. What a shot, man. Chef's Table is Pog. It is. I do like Chef's Table. But I will be honest, I much prefer, like, the episodes of Chef's Table that are about, like, somebody running a normal restaurant than the ones that are, like, I live in Copenhagen and, like, I served people, like, oyster shells with, like, edible flowers on top. Like, I have respect for that, but I'm like, I don't want to eat that shit. That just looks... It looks a little bit too haute for my cuisine. Time to start watching anime? Honestly, I might have to. You might be right. It might be time for me to finally get into Luffy's One Piece. Because Lord knows, it'll take a long time. It would take months for me to exhaust all the anime, that's for sure. At least give me something to do. This seems like the greatest run I've ever had. I feel like I'm in an incredible spot here. See, chat, I don't want to tell you this, chat, but you're kind of blowing it. Because now, what's great about Netflix is that it's kind of so ass that there's only like 5 shows anybody recommends. And that makes it very easy to kind of keep up with. People are like, have you seen Better Call Saul and Squid Game? And I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, oh, well, okay, it's time to go to Disney Plus then. But with anime, people are like, no 2 anime recommendations are the same. They're always like, you gotta start with this, and then go to this, and if you like this, hey, what's your Myers-Briggs personality type? That will help me give you a recommendation. And I'm like, why don't you just ask for my social security number? You already know I'm an INTJ anyway. Like, why do you even have to ask? Get torched, man. I'm actually figuring it out. I'm kind of insane with it. Severance? Yeah, okay, so I gotta see Severance, but I refuse to get Apple TV. Even if they do have a free trial. We out here? We still out here? We still out here? Huge, huge play. Watch this. Oh, no mana. Don't watch this. Watch this. There we go. I'm unbelievable with it. Son of a... That's going to make it much harder. Never mind. We didn't even hit the spike. Huge. Huge. So, like, our Soul Tether lets us do damage to multiple enemies. It seems like that's kind of unbelievable with it. Like, once every 5 seconds, we do damage to multiple enemies. At least 2. That's multiple. The man has actually figured it out. He's got the sauce. If I could shoot in the right direction. One more? Have I not done enough for you? We'll get the hell out of there. How about 2 hits at a time? Level 10 Royale Knight. You're so lucky. Help. Unbelievable. Actually insane. We had like a flawless trial. Hey, 7sin7777. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you. You know what they call a Royale Night in America? Carl's Jr.'s $6 burger. We're at full HP. I can't believe it. We're running away with it. RN Hacken, thank you as well. A Dune reference. Now this I understand. NL, thoughts on Monka Giga featuring Robert Downey Jr.? Definitely one of my favorite emotes. I realize, like, as I've gotten older, it's funny, like, people, oh, I'm stupid. People think, like, the older you get, the more, oh, buttoned down you get. Just go, oh, have you seen the unprecedented fall in both stocks and bond yields, even though they tend to be negatively correlated over a large enough time scale? Sure, like, am I like that? Yeah. But the older I get, also, like, the more I become, like, a genuine shit poster, and I kind of love it. Anytime I go into somebody's chat and they don't have Monka Giga featuring Robert Downey Jr., I'm like... I'm more likely to type it when they don't have it because that's funnier to me. Help. Is it toxic? Yeah. But being a shit poster is like kind of like you're like it's like being toxic, but like it's fun for you at least. I don't know about like for everybody. But it's, like, really fun for me. Like, I would say it's so fun for me that I don't care if the person I'm shitposting to is having fun, because I'm having a great time. I'm insane. Isn't that called trolling? I always look at trolling, like, trolling's like kind of like cyberbullying. But I guess some light trolling, sure. I guess I do some light trolling. Marble statue. We don't have any resolve to give up right now. I'm gonna just chill. Lose no health. I'm all in. This is my time. Hey NL, tell us about today's Peloton ride. Thank you, paid chatter. It was a good ride. I think total output ended up being around 360, which I would say is in, you know, like that's the upper 20% of my rides right now. Gain more red Aether. What does that do for us? I have no idea. But I will say, I want to talk to these Peloton instructors. You know, I was doing a high intensity interval training ride, and every time you do an interval, the guy was like, I want this to be the best interval you've ever given me. What happened? There's a portal thing? Ah, whatever. It's called practice, sweetheart. This is why I'm getting 360s and you're out here, you know, you getting a 3-day streak on the Peloton and we're just begging for high fives. We got to go all the way back here. But like every time, there's like 20 intervals over the course of the ride, right? And every interval he says, I want this to be the best interval you've given me today. And I'm like, I can't maintain that kind of upward momentum, man. It's just unreasonable. Like, I get you're trying to be motivating, but I'm giving this shit all I got on every interval. It just seems unreasonable to expect every single one to be the best. Why is he British? I'm gonna guess, like, because he was born in England? Bad excuse. I do not accept that. England is my city. Don't take my resolve from me, please. Fiery Blast. It gives us a bonus in other ways, too. Like, when we swap spells, we get something else out of it, right? We get, like, a dex point or something, an int point. Hey, 7sin7777, thank you as well. Explodes on impact and applies burn. Sure. Gives you a wisdom point. Thank you, thank you. Cool down, cool down. We really need to make sure we have our class ability available at all times. It's so important. He's so crazy. I love him. Wasn't there an enemy still up here? No? Okay. Could you explain in Isaac terms? No. I guess. What the hell? Isaac doesn't have mechanics that matter except for HP damage and tears. But it's been a while since I played. Okay, oh, we gotta give it a try, man. We gotta give it a try. Now, we gotta spam you. We gotta spam you with fireballs. Get out of there. You hit me with projectiles. We break them to get more mana. I was trying to hit the F button. My mistake. Ooh. Hold on, he's taking real damage. Use F. Break him. Get more mana. Insane. Burn. Get soul tethered. Get burned. Break the projectiles with F, please. We have missed it. That's very unfortunate. Oh, you can turn? This fool kind of like Margit. So true. Okay, you know what? We're having a pretty even match here. It's no longer as even as I would like. Go back to the setup we were looking for. And what's the setup we were looking for? We're spamming fireballs. Whoa, he's phase 2? I hate that. I'm stupid. We have to use our class ability to regenerate mana so we can spam more fireballs. So we can use our class ability so we can spam more fireballs. Son of a bitch. We were so close. He's done. Next time we fight him, he's done. Very good try. Enemies defeated 74. I'll take it. I'll take it. I want to be a Valkyrie again. Dude, Chef is kind of sick too. Sir Benny. He's a chef. And also his name is Benny, like Eggs Benny. So there's no way we're not taking Benny. And Cartographer, something to do with our map. We don't care at all. NL, thoughts on God? Are you asking me to tell you all my thoughts on God because you're on your way to meet her? Sure. Why? You know what? Take some more max capacity. Based? I mean, look, you can call me based. That's what the song said. Tell me all your thoughts on God, 'cause I'm on my way to meet her. Ben Aldis kind of cool. I just feel like, and I don't disagree, but I feel like somebody's got to let Ben Aldis know I can't give him my best interval on every interval. It's just not realistic. If I was to give him my best interval on every single interval, it would be because I was holding something back on the early intervals, which I don't want to do. Because then I feel like I'm robbing myself. Thoughts on the 50 basis point raise in the interest rate from Jerome Powell? What do you want me to say, man? What the hell do you want me to say? You know what? I'm glad I went for it. Now get me out of here. Saved. We'll come back here for sustenance later. Yeah, just stand there. That should be fine. Don't forget, I forgot I can deflect projectiles back at the enemies that send them to me. Go ahead, get in the poison. Wow, you are dumb. You are really dumb. For real. Check map. Oh! It's like I can't see where I am on the map, but I can see the whole map. Get smacked. Watch this. Ooh! Elite ball placement. That's exactly what it is. I knew that. I'm a doctor too. Okay, scary. One more, please. Is there any way if I stand closer I should be choke up on the bat a little bit, choke up on the pan a little bit? I'm stupid. There was no reason for that at all. There was even less reason for that. Anton Dodson said that. It's true. Man about town. Antoine Dodson. Chat, my parents were telling me a story yesterday. Can you verify the veracity of this story? They said recently, and I know, let me just start with the obvious. You're going to want to believe this story. So check your biases at the door to begin with. But my parents told me that there was a story recently in the United States of America where a woman called the police because there was someone rooting around in the bushes at the front of her house. When the police came, they saw somebody in the bushes and shot and killed them. But it was actually the woman who called the police coming out to say hi. Was this a real story or... Again, like, I knew the biases were coming, like, it's... Everybody wants to believe it. I want to believe it too, but... Did it... Do we have any validity here? Do we have any data to actually back this up? It sounds fake, but it probably happens. I mean, I don't want to believe it, because then that, I mean, it's like a negative thing for, like, humanity. But I do want to believe it because, like, it's kind of funny, I guess, in a sick way. But what is this world if it's not a little sick and twisted, you know? People are like, it's not funny. That fictional lady died. Oh, you think that's funny? That a lady someone made up died? Who said it was fictional? Well, I'm saying maybe it is. I did see that there was another one. I would stop short of saying you've gotta laugh. But there was an active shooter situation and a good guy with a gun neutralized the active shooter. But then the police came and shot the good guy with the gun thinking that he was the active shooter. That one I know happens. Not just because you want to stand right here. Good smacks, good smacks, good poison, good smacks. Get out of there. Can I hit this at you? I bet I can. Okay, anyway. I can smack it back at you. What the heck? I don't want to be standing here. Are you crazy? Sorry, I want to talk about it, but also I gotta focus. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in real focusing hours. Timing was a little off. It happens. Dial in. It worked! Okay, I got hit, but it worked. I don't think we're getting them this time, man. Like, we're just... I guess if I could find the time to cook, maybe? Jesse? Huge. Just good. You're doing great. Just burn him. Rebuild the mana. What a shot. You know what happens next. It's a circle. Red circle. We get out of there. Take one of those. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, we're getting ready to cook in his face. Yummy. Was so worth. Rogue tennis. Actually true. I thought that would land. That's my bad. Do the attack that's very easy for me to cook in your face, please. I love the damage that you're taking here. Why would you cook there? Why would you cook? It does. That's the attack where you cook in his face. Take a little sip. Huge. Poison. The best damage you could ask for is free damage. I aimed in the wrong direction. I've lost track of my mouse pointer. I stood right there. There's infinite poison right in the man's face. He's dead. I don't believe it. It happened? The chef is out of control? He closed his fist. That was a good fight, honestly. You know what? A good fight deserves a good soup. Way before level 50. No doubt about that. We've broken one of the roots. Yo, it's totally like Super Mario Land 2. The 6 golden coins. Right, I don't know where I am. I forgot about that part. Thank you for putting Estuary Lamech to rest. He deserved the warrior's death. He fought for his people. Didn't matter if they were right or wrong. That's one of those things where I'm like, I feel like it kind of matters, but maybe that's just me. I don't want to get any more controversial than we've already gotten. Thank you. Favorite 6 golden coins level? Oh man, why don't you just make me choose my favorite leg? I mean, toy level was pretty sick. Outer space level kind of sick. Is crazy. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. And the music is unbelievable. So true. Why? Like, what? Why would you ever think that that's the right thing to do? Are we ready to go Axis Mundi? He's insane. Did you see that? I don't know if I'm supposed to be here, but here we are. What are your thoughts on Rayman? Why are you on your way to meet her? What am I doing here? Speak to me. Hold on, I have to read this first. Maybe we have to destroy all of the roots that I call bramble. You think so? I don't know. Oh, you can just bounce on them. Even better. Look at that. Thank you. My thoughts on Rayman? The thing about... I think Rayman is a great game and very creative. The reason that maybe I personally am not an enormous Rayman guy, I grew up playing platformers where you don't have to really collect things. You just have to get to the end of the level. So my preference for platformers, baked in since being a little kid, is I never want to be incentivized to collect like 95 little collectibles. That's why I don't like the N64 Golden Era collectathons like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff. Or Ukulele for that matter. I much prefer to just be like, hey, the level's kind of hard. Don't get killed by the enemies or fall in a pit. I'm more into that. The heirloom is still intact. The tower's barely in one piece. If it moves too much, the whole tower may collapse. Okay. I missed the part where that's my problem, I suppose. I guess we gotta try to climb up the right side still. I guess I'll just fall to the bottom and, like, be dead. He's done it. I'm alive. I'm alive. Hurt a little bit, but that's okay. Now we come down this side, right? Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, okay. Hey, buddy, you want to take my challenge, right? Come on, you got to take the challenge, man. What the hell? I will enter the heirloom. Volunteer duty. Your spin kicks have been upgraded into echo kicks. Echo kicks can strike resonant objects and projectiles. Oh, so we can get like a little super bounce. He's unbelievable. Help me. Don't touch the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling when you're dancing on the ceiling. Echo kicks reset your dashes. We're Celeste now. Fair, fair, okay. We gotta just... I'm stupid, okay, that's fine. We gotta land on this thing. Echo kick, get in there. Dash. Echo kick! Echo kick, come up here. Dash. Echo kick, in the portal. Dash. Hey, we're back. He's unbelievable. He's figured it out. Echo kicks reset your dashes, by the way. You've lost your mind. If you think I'm doing that, you've lost your mind. I forgot what button I was supposed to press. Go ahead. Good decision. Real smart. Resident enemies can only be hurt by echo kicks. Not a problem. Echo kicks can strike resonant objects and projectiles. I understand. Okay, I do understand, believe it or not. Just because I don't have it 100% doesn't mean I don't understand. Look at this. I'm free. I gotta bounce on the projectile. He's insane. Oh, see ya. It's alright, we could use the practice. I was falling for 30 minutes. Oh yeah, buddy, you did it. Thanks for getting me out of there. Now let's start kicking stuff and having ourselves a party. Bad chest, bad chest. Dude, I'm so ready to bad chest at a Sam Raimi Doctor Strange. What the heck are we doing in here? You'll need an heirloom contained in the gatehouse tower. Mission accomplished. The gate is opened. We're free. Looters be warned. All looting is strictly prohibited. You will gain an additional 20% bonus while in Axis Mundi. Sounds fantastic. So that boss is dead forever. Do I, when I restart the game, can I, like, because inevitably I'm going to die in here a few times. When I restart the game, am I going to be able to fast travel to this area, or do I need to find my way? You gotta find an NPC first. Eventually, yes. Okay. I understand. Look at that. Scholar weapon. Get deactivated, fool. I'm piecing this whole thing together. I'm about to unravel the mystery. Look at that. Free cooking. You need to pay $17.50 per fast travel point. Please tell me this is one of those things where it's like $17.50 means nothing to me soon. Like that becomes chump change. Because right now it seems like a lot. Yes, it does. Hey, look at that. Dude. You didn't have to tell me that. I knew that. I've played games before. In this economy, so true. That's why I've been thinking about that Carl's Jr. $6 burger, man. Is like, I don't even know anymore. Is the $6 burger, like, was it originally released as a joke? But now, like, $6 for a hamburger is actually, like, is pretty cheap, even from a fast food restaurant. So I don't know what to think. Also, I've never eaten at a Carl's Jr. We don't have them in Canada. $6 used to be a lot for a hamburger. It was kind of like, it was meant to be a fancy hamburger. But now it just seems like they gotta, like, they gotta mix it up. I don't know. They're gonna have to make it like a $12 burger now. Take no damage. Don't mind if I do. No, you piece of crap. My chest is melted. Get me out of here. Okay. It's not gone. You didn't take damage because I killed 6 enemies in a row. Put me back in. So true. There's a Carl's Jr. in Maple Ridge. Wait a minute. What the hell? It says we lost health. I did not know that there was a Carl's Jr. in Maple Ridge. But I was laughing. Like, one time we went to Japan. Bad chest. And we were in Akihabara. And there were so many people lined up to eat at this restaurant. I was like, oh man, I wonder what that is. Then there was like a lady outside. I'm so stupid. What am I doing? She was handing out like menus for it. I looked at the menu. Carl's Jr. Who would have thought, man? Everybody was so excited to eat at a Carl's Jr. in Japan. But I guess that makes sense. I mean, isn't that's probably how people from like Manila feel when they see that there's like a 2-hour lineup in Vancouver to go eat at Jollibee. Okay, you're resident. No, you're not resident. Never mind. You're just like a guy. I need to cook, Jesse. Ooh, not worth. Not worth. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take the damage, but you floated up to see me, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Jollibee is such unmitigated dog shit. I have no idea why it's popular. It's that bad? It's unmitigated dog shit? No! Okay, I'm alive. That's a big, like, those are fighting words. No mitigation? Yeah, really? Not a single point of mitigation? Give me a wall chicken, man. I'm in desperate need. Lore. He's up. Earthen Maul? I only know Darth Maul. I can't believe I'm living. Dude, I was laughing. So this is spoilers. I only say this because I know there's, like, occasionally people are like, I like to go into this stuff completely blind. I haven't even seen the trailer. This is a spoiler for the Kenobi trailer. In case, I'm not judging you. If you're so into this stuff that you don't even watch the trailer, I'm not gonna ruin your experience, okay? But I'm letting you know, you might not want to listen for like a minute. There was a trending topic on Twitter that said Kenobi trailer gives us our first look at Darth Vader. That's a lie. Our first look at Darth Vader came in 1977 when he was in the first Star Wars movie, A New Hope. I'm alive still? Like, this is like our 15,000th look at Darth Vader. It's the first look in the new series? Yeah, but like, you know, he's Darth Vader. I've seen more of Darth Vader than I care to know, honestly. I've seen his whole life story. I've seen him be evil. I've seen him be a TIE fighter pilot. But then on top of that, I've seen him be 9 years old. I watched him fall in love. Like, I never thought I would know this much about... I know more about Darth Vader's story than I know about, like, most of my, like, real friends. I'm intimately acquainted with Darth Vader. I watched 3 of his limbs get melted off on the planet Mustafar. I'm just like, I'm kind of done with... I don't need to know anything more about Darth Vader. I'm gonna get that chest. You just gotta give me a minute. I'm just gonna be alive instead. I guess we're moving on. There is that cool looking dude with the Pizza Mundi. There's that cool looking dude with the big pink and purple head. That's pretty cool. Like that, I'm always like, what's that guy's deal? Like, what's his lightsaber? Does he have like lightsaber nunchucks or something? Hey there, stranger. Name's Maria. A shift happened and some monsters teleported right beside me. I'm in my pizza shop. Trying to open that giant gold door? I won't pry. If you ever get the chance, meet me by one of the teleporters. Maybe we can work together. Okay. She will now help you on your journey. Can I have a pizza right now? Go up. Okay. I'll go up. I trust you. I'll go up. No joke, that dude has a helicopter lightsaber. Oh, man. I support lightsaber innovations. Hey, so you're interested in hearing my proposal? First, I'm Maria. Things keep shifting. It's bound to other. The portals are bound by currents. But I'm studying, so I've grown very attuned to the currents. I can unlock these portals for you permanently. Not everyone can cross these treacherous regions on their own. All it takes is 750 gold? Sure. Perfect, that's exactly what I needed. It's now permanently available for future runs. That seems good. Watch this. I can't make it out of the door, never mind. Lore, lore, give me gold. Lore, lore. I'll just die right afterwards. That's cool with everybody. I'll just fall into the ocean and die. Isn't it messed up how expensive Five Guys is? We'll talk about this in a second. Okay, let me... just looking for a moment. The reason I can't... Well, you know what? I'm sticking with Sir Pepperoni on this one because we were just playing as a chef anyway. I've only eaten at Five Guys once. It was probably 7 years ago. And to be honest with you, I wasn't that impressed. I have heard that it's possible that the Vancouver Five Guys is just kind of ass, which is fine. But when I ate there, I was like, this is... I would rather be eating a burger somewhere else. Oh no, we're on colorblind again? I hate to say it as well, because this is like, it's an indictment of me, and I know a lot of people love Five Guys. The fries, I have the same problem with the fries that I have with In-N-Out fries, which is that they taste too real. They're obviously made with like real potatoes and like actual ingredients that were not made in like a food laboratory. That's not what I want. I want the fries to taste a little fake. I want them to be like double battered like KFC French fries. Hold on. Hold on. Can you put me on the Scholar's weapon? Weapon damage +4. Weight's a little lower. I mean, In-N-Out fries are just... something went wrong in the cooking process. They're like not salted enough. They're not potato-y enough. They're like... they're not all about it. But when it comes to American burger chains, I'm all about Shake Shack. Five Guys wasn't that impressed at all. I understand it's kind of a... it's maybe not the plurality's take. It's just a me thing, and that's okay. In-N-Out, really liked the burger. Fries were terrible, in my opinion. Shake Shack, I was like, the whole package here was well worth the cost of doing business. I'm not going to give you my gold. Wait, so we go in through Sharon, then we fast travel through the portal to the second ward. Is this correct? You got it. All right, let's do it. Chevron! I like to do that once every run. Chevron! Once every 20 minutes. Sick. Look at that, we out here. The Can I give you 1750 right now? I'm a chicken sandwich guy. Shake Shack has the worst chicken sandwich. That I could not tell you. Couldn't tell you on that one. But I'm mad. I don't necessarily disbelieve you. Because I've never had it. It ain't called Chicken Shack? Well, yeah. But, like, it also ain't called Burger Shack. You know, it's called Shake Shack. Your AoE is so freaking huge. We don't have that many, like, chain burger options in Vancouver. We do have Fat Burger. There's a few Fat Burgers. I've never been, though. It's merely okay. It's $11 a burger. I think that's like... I hate this. I'm not taking the corporation's side. I feel like that's just like... That's just the price of a burger now, man. That's just where it's at. I almost forgot about the chest. A simple outfit worn by the acolytes in the study. It is funny, though. Like, Fat Burger is kind of like a disgusting name. But I feel like I would much rather eat at a place called Fat Burger than eat at a place called Skinny Burger. Skinny Burger makes me think I'm about to eat something that tastes really, really bad. And is still kind of bad for you. Heart Attack Grill? Yeah, I mean, the Heart Attack Grill... I can jump on you. I can jump on you. There we go, and we're free. That was a necessary lesson to learn. The Heart Attack Grill is just one of those things where it's like... I don't know. For some people, I'm sure it's emblematic of, like, you know, freedom. Is that you have the freedom to, like, kill yourself with a hamburger if you want to. For me, it indulges, like, and to some extent glamorizes, like, the basest elements of baked-in human psychology. Help me? I'm cooking. Like, that's the one where it's like, oh, come on. The burgers are named, like, quadruple bypass burger and stuff like that, and they have, like, hot nurses are the waitresses, and if you finish the quadruple bypass burger, one of the nurses will, like, wheel you out to your car in a wheelchair or something like that. They spank you if you can't finish. Okay, that's kind of funny. I'm not saying I support that, but that's hilarious. But what if they spank me and I finish? I don't like this biome right now. Thank you. Oh my. Shit, man. I'm free. Yeah, if you weigh over 300 pounds, I think you get free food. Look, I mean, like, it's serving a niche in the market, but, like, it just strikes me as... I'm not saying it should be illegal, okay? Because it's just food. But, like, I feel like it's kind of unnecessary just because, like, almost every restaurant is already, like, pretty bad for you. So the idea that's like, oh, people are eating, like, too many salads these days. We're going to take fast food back to its roots and have it be bad for you. I'm like, it's still bad for you. Like, is there really... It's like a cigarette company releasing, like, super cigarettes or something like that. We can get this chest. They make those? I did not know that, actually. Excuse me. Not worth. Super Auto cigarettes. Now we're talking. They do also sell unfiltered cigarettes there. You know, I mean, how can you hate on it? At the end of the day, the guy, he's just a businessman. I would never go there. Am I gonna get hit here? Yeah, certainly. Certainly. Okay, time. Hold on, I'm amazing. I'm so bad, actually. I'm the complete ass. I mean, I'm not, like, apologizing for it, but, you know, like, there's people out there for whom fixing the problems that they have is, like, hard work, so instead of that, they're like, no, my personality is gonna be, like, I'm gonna go turbo on those problems. Like, you have a friend maybe in college who, like, instead of drinking less, was like, well, I'm just gonna, like, lean full into alcoholism and be like, that's my personality. Like, I look at that stuff as sort of shameful, but at the same time, other people get to, like, you know, they get to choose how to live their lives. It's so doable. Oh, you piece of crap. Still living? Yeah, just live your life, like Rihanna said. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, you know? Like, when I'm in times in my life where, like, I'm not worried about my health, I eat more veggie straws than one person should eat, for sure. And they're not good for you. You're gonna laugh and you're gonna say it's veggie straws. No, man, they're, like, still bad for you. You know, I'm guilty of the same psychology as anybody else. That's like, if you're not eating a garden salad with no dressing for lunch, you might as well get the quadruple bypass burger. And nobody's giving me free quadruple bypass burgers. Okay, we gotta actually have one good run here before we move on. Hypergonadism? The spokesperson for the restaurant died, and then they had their ashes buried in the restaurant? I mean, that's like a triple down. I also just feel like 4 patties on a burger is just like, who are you trying to impress? Like, can you even taste it past the second pat? It just seems overindulgent for no reason. I don't necessarily want to be this guy because it's a more idiotic conversation than I want to be involved with. But the idea that, like, eating a burger with 4 patties is masculine and, like, eating a salad is feminine is crazy to me. So I don't think there's anything particularly masculine about, like, destroying your arteries. It just seems like that's easy. When I think of masculinity, I don't think of somebody that's, like, you know, slowly poisoning themselves with this kind of food. I just think of somebody that, you know, has principles and lives by them. Perhaps noble principles? I don't know. I thought cholesterol was fake news. Only if you listen to the Substack doctors. Like, you see it, this is rude to say, but you see it all the time on the Doomsday Prepper show. People are like, I hate the direction that, like, Western society's going in. Their house, you know, they got reverse ionized water they're creating themselves. They're growing their own food. They have 2 kids and 17 M16s in the house. But then, like, they're worried about Doomsday. But I'm like, brother, you're not even going to survive, like, Wednesday the way you're living your life here. You gotta put some prepping into your own body as well. Anyway, sorry, we've gone too far. You're not going to survive tribal council. Exactly. I want to use the bow. I think I'm good with the bow. I wish to get more experience. I can't do that like this. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I thought I was here for a good time, not a long time. However, now I realize that I'm under 175.3 centimeters probably. So, I'm actually going to live for 4.9 years longer than I expected to live. So I got to start to care about my long-term health. $547. Let's upgrade perhaps our armor. Cannot. The Scholar's Helm costs us $550. We have $547. 600. We have $547. Okay, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, buy me a leather cape for now. 3 short. Can we equip another rune? Increase weapon crit chance. These are all 800. Okay, more expensive. We out here. Do you come with the car? How do you feel about the change to the art style? I'm just going to be honest with you. This is not meant with any kind of dismissiveness at all. I don't know what art is. Like, when everybody was saying, like, oh, I don't like the new animals in Super Auto Pets are amazing, but I don't like the way the new art style doesn't vibe with the previous art style. I literally was like, I don't know what you're talking about. They look exactly the same. It's just not something my brain easily picks up on. That sort of thing, I guess you could say, isn't my bag, baby. I'm in a world of hurt here. Like, you don't get close to me. Right, that makes sense. Different people see different things, you know? Like, I don't think I care about... That was an explosive potion. I don't really care about, like, art style and stuff. Like, I think a good example... I hate to make this, like, the poster child for, like... that must be our trait, okay. The poster child for, like, negativity or whatever. It's exploding corpse syndrome. But, help me. Good save. Loot River is, like, a good example, I think. Like, Loot River was an awesome looking game. But the gameplay, like, was not what I was looking for. That hurts. And as a result, like, no matter how nice it looks, is like, I don't really find myself, like, motivated to play it again. Gameplay, most people, I think, would agree that gameplay is, like, the most important. But I'm, like, I take it a step further than at least the average person, I think. Like, I almost think the visuals don't matter at all. The one exception is stuff that looks like Rogue, where I'm like, I just can't... I think, for me... I need a little bit more than, like, ASCII. That's it. As long as there's, like, pictures, I got some confidence I can figure it out. But with ASCII, I'm not sure that I'm in the right ballpark for that. I'm insane. Are you seeing this? The perfect smoky eye? Yeah, don't rush him too close. Well, if the Loot River dev is here, like, I think I'm being nice and also honest. Like, the game looks incredible. I do think the combat, there's just, I mean, it's not, I mean, maybe it's actually terrible feedback because I have no solution, but honestly, I feel like it's actually better. Help. To not give a solution and instead just give what you think the problem is. And then let the dev who actually, like, understands the systems try to figure out the solution. Because, like, you know, me, I'm just an idiot. Like, all I know is how things feel, right? Like, I don't, I can't be like, here's how I would fix it. I feel like that's assuming I'm smarter than I actually am. Huge, huge. I can't believe that you didn't die there. So I would rather give my honest opinion, which is just there's something about the combat didn't feel right. Like the parry window, I don't know if it was too short or if it was like earlier or later than I expected, but it didn't feel right. That was the big one. Dodging felt like it should give more invincibility, but it doesn't. No jumping. Okay, it's so doable. Don't break this. It's not doable. I don't want to talk about it. I broke the barrel by accident. I'm out of here. But the other thing about Loot River is that it is free on Game Pass. If you have Game Pass. So that's a huge positive. If anything, I would say the reason I'm talking so much about Loot River is not because I think it's really bad. It's actually because, like, with its presentation, it seems like it should be very good. This seems horrendous. Where's the thing coming from? I'm not supposed to be able to attack in here without getting attacked myself. Fair enough. I can't attack you. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. What are you doing? Blobfish, what are you doing? Okay, okay, that's nothing, man. That's nothing. You just gotta stand at the median. Wait, are you also... No, you're the shield generator. Don't lie to me. Owned. Anyway, so that's my thoughts on that. Today's Bash Loot River segment. I'm stupid, officially. Officially dumb. That's all I gotta say about that, unless you ask me again later on in the stream, in which case I'll forget that I talked about it for so long already, and I'll talk about it for like another 45 minutes, and then like one person who's been here the whole time will be like, you already said this part, and then I'll be like, yeah, but you asked, and they'll be like, one guy, and then I'll be like, I know, but I didn't have anything else to say. Watch this. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, you're coming back down, huh? Nice try. Thoughts on Two Princes? I mean, I think it's a good song. If you ask me which prince I'd rather, like, be with... Fair enough. I think I would rather be with the prince who buys you flowers. I don't really want to be with the prince who wants to talk for hours. Like, when it happens, that's great. But to have them, like, start a conversation and be like, I hope that this lasts for hours, that just sounds kind of exhausting. What about Little Miss Can't Be Wrong? I mean, she seems like she would be exhausting to deal with. I would rather be maybe with, like, Simply Irresistible, who, like, she's so fine, there's no telling where the money went. Although that kind of sounds like an insult, right? Like, you think if you spend all that money, you should at least be able to tell where some of it went. Otherwise, you know, you come home from the surgery and you're like, nothing changed. What about she who's so high above me, she's so lovely? I don't remember all the lyrics in that song. All I know is that what she's got is so unreal, and what could a guy like me ever really offer? She's perfect as she can be. Why should I even bother? Because she's so high above me, she's so lovely? I don't know. Honestly, it sounds like a guy who needs to up his self-confidence a little bit. It says more about him than it does about her. The song should be called I'm So Low. Agreed. So true. We finally got a so true today. Don't even get me started on Meet Virginia. Hephaestus' hammer. It's a fabled weapon. Slow, well attack. What the heck? But I'm an archer. What's happening? Holy cow. I'm just spinning. Don't die immediately, please. Thank you. Don't even get me started on Meet Virginia. Some of the worst lines in songwriting history. Wears high heels when she exercises? Like, what the heck are you doing to yourself? That's how you're going to turn an ankle on the treadmill. It's the boss. We've actually made it to the boss. Schmeat, Virginia. First try. Void Beast Biarrit? This boss actually isn't that hard. Okay, great news. For a moment, I'm going to admit I thought that was undodgeable. Okay, fair enough. Get spun on. Get smacked. What are you doing? What's this one? Okay. Lateral bones. Ooh. What's this? Wow, I'm right in the middle of the damn whirligig. Yo, no joke. This guy's actually easy. Phase 1, actually no problem. What about phase 2? There's two lads. The lateralis bone. Yep, okay. We tried. We tried. I think we should try one more. I think we can beat that guy. 2150 gold-wise. Barbarian? Valkyrie. I think we're the best with the Valkyrie. I don't know what Catalyst is here. Or Antique. Probably want more damage. You know what? I'm always guilty of fighting the last battle. You say we want more damage. There you go. There's some damage for you. Now, purchase a Scholar's Helm for more vitality. Second boss should be beaten after 30 hours. Yeah, maybe like 30 of your hours. I have a kid, my hours are more precious. I have to make the most of them. It's like in the movie Kingpin, how the Amish do everything that normal people do, plus 50%. 2 of your Earth hours. But wait, 30 hours makes sense though, right? Because isn't that like Malcolm Gladwell said, to become a master at something, you gotta like spend 30 hours practicing? Something like that? Check this out. Ooh. Juicy. Well, give me the max HP. It's early enough, I'm willing to give it a try. 30 sounds about right. I mean, that's like almost the whole work week, man. If you haven't mastered it by the end of a damn work week, maybe it's time to just give that shit up. It's not worth it. I didn't hit the jump button. And I forgive myself. It's okay. So true, actually kind of wrong, but I just wanted to say so true. And that's the vibe I'm trying to create here. Just agree with me. I thought it was 10,000 hours. That's too much. That's crazy. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 2,500. 10,000? Who's got time for that? It's 10,000? You never heard of haggling? 2,500. I'm just scared, so I want this door to open before I get over here. How many hours to, like, just be really good at something? To not be a master, but to just be, like solid? To have people be like, this guy knows what he's doing in this department? Like, if you can get there at, like, 60 hours plus a little bit of charisma, I think that would be enough for me. Ooh. Plus, I don't even know, like, to be honest, if that guy knows what he's talking about. Like, is he a master at everything? You see that play? You see that play? If he's not a master at anything, then how would he know how much it takes? Maybe he's just been saying that shit for 10,000 hours, and he probably looked at how much time it took him to write his book, and then was like, yeah, that seems right. I haven't read it, by the way. But didn't all the Malcolm Gladwell stuff go through the thing that all, like, pop science books go through, which is for, like, you know, 5 years, everybody was like, this is gospel, and then after that, everybody was like, this dude doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. It was based entirely on, like, bullshit reasoning. Yes, I thought so. Luckily, that'll never happen to my favorite authors like Daniel Kahneman. Copium, probably. Maybe, I don't know. Owns. HP, I'll just say this. I can't get enough of it. Yeah, luckily that'll never happen to Marcus Aurelius. Go ahead, cancel Marcus Aurelius. He probably did some fucked up shit in, like, Cisalpine Gaul. But that was, you know, you don't know how heavy is the head that wears the purple toga. It was a war, Marie. They're barbarians. Oh, so you support Vercingetorix now? Okay, sure. All right. Help. I'm alive. Great bit, great bit. I know just... I would say I've been studying Roman history for about 10,000 hours, if you count podcasts. And living through it, due to my advanced age. Get out of here. I've got to use you to bounce. Yeah, I'm not confident in that. Can I bounce on y'all? Yes? Okay. Great news. Unbelievable play. Scholars have said the Roman accent is actually very similar to the Canadian accent. I don't believe you. That doesn't make any sense. I like to think of Marcus Aurelius as reading meditations, or writing meditations, I should say, because that's one of those audiobooks that unfortunately is not read by the author. I like to think of him writing it in, like, an incredibly over comical Italian accent. I think it just adds that a certain je ne sais quoi. Can be aimed. Knockout punch. Damage increased for every consumed stack. Or with a super high-pitched voice. It's true, because I really do imagine Marcus Aurelius as sounding like a 78-year-old British man, because that's who reads the audiobook that I have on Audible. But that's probably not what he sounded like, IRL. But you never know. And now we do the meditation. First, I would like you to think of my parents. It's such a... Dude, it would be so good. Meditations is not that long. You could get somebody to do the whole book in like Mario's accent. It would be great. I'm going to beat this guy. How about you? No, the Italian accent is still like a gray area. In 10 years, you might watch this and be like, woof, that aged poorly. Or you might watch it and be like, that's hilarious. It really depends what side of the political spectrum you find yourself on in 2032. Help me. Get comboed. He's jumping, and then we got lateral bones. Ooh, get broken. Get punched, which does compounding damage. Phase 1 already complete. Can you believe this? Okay, fair enough. Hey, you got like a lot more HP than you used to have. How did that happen? I would have thought like you would be... Maybe, oh, because you're weak already, but not that weak. It's a lot of shit to pay attention to, I'll be honest. Sweep. Compounding stacks. Ooh, that's tough. That's a tough one. I'm forgiving myself that, as we forgive those who trespass against us. That hurts. That hurts as much or more. Oh, we can. This guy's so actually beatable. He's so actually beatable. Run it back one more time. Give me the chef. I know what the chef's doing. Antique. Amaterasu's son? What the hell? What are we at gold-wise? 1,600? That's like freaking nothing. Sure, increase my rune weight capacity. Twice. And then remind me in 3 days when we play this again to buy runes. How much gold? We have 300 gold. Surely there's something we can afford here. No? Just do it. Just remind me. There we go. Look at this. Increases the magnetic distance that makes coins fly towards you. We can afford that. Doesn't seem that good, but we'll roll it for now. Send me. We'll do one more. One more. That's it. Take me. How long is this freaking game? We're only the second biome of what seems to be 1,000. My magnesis, thank you. 10,000 hours? What the hell, man? That's too much. Malcolm Gladwell in chat. About 10,000 hours. Huge. Although I would have liked to have jumped on it. There's 32 biomes left? You gotta be joking. I don't believe that. 32 biomes? There's 5 total. Okay, that's a much nicer number for me to hear. Just fall on this real quick. There's 10,000 actually. Well, at least it's logical. So it's about an hour each. Watch this. Ooh. He's up. I love the chef most, Poggy. The only thing I don't like about the chef is, and maybe this would be imbalanced, I wish that when you reflected the projectile, it broke physics and just reflected it exactly back at the projectile shooter. Help. That would be Pog. Chef's number 2, Barbarian number 1. In the power rankings as of right now. On the pro circuit. My magnesis, thank you. That's true. It would be nice if all attacks just hit the enemy at all times, no matter what. How about Charon's Sight? It's a fabled weapon. First strike skill crits high health, second strike skill crits low health. But it will no longer reflect projectiles, remember this. What the hell? It's insane. Sharon! Sharon, where's your scythe? Is the Osborns on Amazon Prime Video? We could do some React Andy content. Can I want to... It's basically a guaranteed dash attack. That seems like a problem for me. I'm already not in control of my own movement at the best of times. Owned. So owned, holy cow. What's your problem now? What the hell? There you go, finally. It seems bad to always dash into enemies. Like, I'm pretty close to giving this, like, the ass seal of approval. The Scholar's Chest. It does have a large arc. I mean, it's kind of nice to get an easy air dash, I suppose. With some positivity. You left iron ore behind. It's probably gone forever now, right? Too late. So there's an infinite amount of iron ore in the game. If you see a wall chicken, like, just spam it in chat. If you see iron ore, like, I'll survive. I'm not worried about that. This is bad. That's better. Watch this. Insane. I see so many. Well, that sounds like a personal problem. I will forever admit that I'm a glance addict. I mean, that's not even up for discussion. But for me to admit I'm a glance addict, you've got to admit that the only thing more entertaining than being entertained by the streamer is having the streamer miss something and having you have the opportunity to correct them. And I understand that. Like, there's really no feeling on earth that's better than, like, feeling smarter than somebody else. That's why I love watching Jeopardy. Switch weapons again. The katana. Hold up or down to change direction of attack. So true. Saved. The Uchigatana. The best feeling of all is having the streamer read your message aloud. I mean, I gotta tell you, easiest resin for that is to become a streamer yourself. When I go into other chats, that was not smart, I get like an insane amount of messages of mine read. And it feels damn good. It feels good every time. Is that I understand it completely. It's definitely a dopamine injection. I'll say some shit that is like not that funny, and people will be like, "Lamau." It's amazing. Right? You can't use a spell either. That's my mistake. Reaction time isn't that high. Okay, Warden Helm. I would love... Hey, there you go. There's our iron ingots. I know, we're not even making it to the boss this time. Hey, it's pissing me off because the damn biome is impossible. I'll just land in the damn dirt. Saved. Not saved. I don't even know what I'm pressing to make this happen. Dude, there's gotta be a wall chicken in here. Lock down castle after you die to the boss and then run it back quick for another run. That seems like a... this guy definitely has 10,000 hours in the game. That seems like fantastic advice. Hold on, I've discovered something. Which I should have just seen when I read the weapon description. If you hit at the tip, you do a crit. Ooh, cook for me. The spears only pop out when you jump off of them. Insane intelligence, thank you. The arrows fire as soon as you pass into their AO. Their AO. But the spears are like a landmine. And my hat is like a shark's fin. Okay, I'm so ready here. I'll live with that. Crit me. I got 3 cooks available. Too many cooks. Huge. Get further away. Crit me. Crit me. Move. Run. Probably should have cooked. Not a good place to be. Get out of there. I'm doing a little bit better. I would love to cook. You know what? This might be cookable. Quick little cook. Thank you so much. You gotta take them when you get them. I forgot what this move was. It's unbelievable. Fine, fine. I should not be betwixt them. Come on. It's not dodgeable. Soup me. I'm in the damn corner. It's Tekken. It's Tekken. I'm cooking. I'm eating. I'm leaving. I'm staying. I'm using my fireball attack. One has been killed. More. More. I'm using my fire. He's dead. Unbelievable. Easy mode, man. Easy. Thank God we had the katana. But what do you got for me? An insane amount of loot, but no food. What am I supposed to do? Eat the damn crystals? I've made it. I know you guys were always asking, when are you going to get to the Kerguelen Plateau? The answer is right now. And you're supposed to beat this guy after 30 hours. We've only been playing for like 4 hours, so like... I think we're doing a bang-up job right now. How much do you want? Don't even start with me. $17.50? Sure. Actually, that's a pretty good deal. And we made it out of Kaled, right? Like, that area was the area that nobody liked. Everybody hated it. Big whoop. Gets smashed. Holy cow. Keep in mind, every enemy we kill, 1 HP in our pocket. That's tough, man. And yet, on the other hand, I find myself compelled. Oh, you gotta hit less of them. If I die here, it's good content, it's good timing. You need the double jump. Ooh! Get erased. Get destroyed. You don't need double jump? Okay. Many people are saying many things related to double jump right now. Some of which I feel are probably true, some of which I feel may be false. Fair enough, fair enough. I threw up my hands. Fair enough. That was a good run. We made progress. 2,000 gold. What the heck is Alexithymia? It looks like an Among Us. Yeah, we want to go Valkyrie again, man. What the heck's? Okay, 2,000 gold. You know, doing damage, don't ever go out of style. Okay, slash marker. Buy runes? Oh, yeah. Rogue Legacy